welcome back again. This is Planet Head with EVE Online getting blown up in space. If you watched my video yesterday, I am out in the middle of the Great Wildlands, checking it out for the first time. This is the map of the Great Wildlands here. If you go out to the universal map, recently I've been living out in Molten Heath, and this is the region of the Great Wildlands here. It's controlled by the Thucker tribe. It's an NPC corporation. So we'll just jump back in here. And currently, I am in MTAC-M right here. As you can see out in the Great Wildlands, it's all controlled by the NPC corporation, Thucker tribe. But also, so that leaves, there's only 3 NPC stations in this entire area here. So I'm currently docked up here with a little bit of safety. There's not much going on in this system, so as I was talking about yesterday, my kind of goal is to see if I can get down into this area. I remember watching a video a couple months ago, and then a group was trying to set up some open access stations down here, trying to live down here, so I kind of want to see what it is. Just looking at the area, there's some interesting spots. Number one, if I did want to get back to low sec really quickly, I can just 4 jumps away. I came in through Eppinger and came through this way from Molten Heath, but if I want to get back, I can jump through to Kabi right there. Another one here is, as I move down to this direction, there are other systems. That's kind of the neat part with the Great Wildlands. It's a big area, but there are a lot of jumping points at different spots. As you can tell, Derelict would go back to low sec. Curse here is owned by the Angel Cartel, and that's another NPC group, so that might be something interesting to try out sometime. A little bit longer of a trek to get there. Scalding Pass, I think, is owned by, it's owned by player corporations, which is pretty cool. Gotta be careful going in anywhere there, because they have their own protection. And then up here, a bunch of different ones: Germinate, Kash, and Metropolis back to low sec there. So, but let's get moving. Hopefully, like I said, I'm in a really cheap ship here. I've got 2 guys in local here. I'm not too worried about that. But out in null sec, you have to be very careful working your way around, as there can be warp bubbles that they can lock you down. And I almost got killed by one yesterday, so I got very lucky there. And so what I will do is warp to my safe location here.
Warp drive
Big thing with warp bubbles are, if you're in null sec, you never want to warp gate to gate, especially if other people are in system, because with warp bubbles, and there's a lot of videos, maybe I'll find a good one out there. What they'll do with warp bubbles is they'll set them near the gate in the same trajectory from another gate or a station, and if they set that up correctly,
warp
they can catch you warping into a gate and blow you up. So, so we're gonna jump out here. Good. I'm heading toward EO2, which is right there. Got my destination set. I've got 8 jumps to get there. Another really kind of cool thing out in nullsec is there's a lot better NPCs that you can kill. Alrighty, so we got 6 people in system here. No warp bubble on station. So I will make a safe spot.
Warp drive active.
You saw me do this yesterday. I won't keep repeating myself, but I like to make a safe spot less than 10 AU off of a gate. That way I can warp to the safe spot if I'm trying to get home and scan the gate really quickly to see if anybody's there. So there we Now the other thing too is to warp back to your safe spot. Where's my, there we are. I'm still working on my first cup of coffee today, so I'm a little bit slow. Speaking of
Warp
which,
drive active.
there we go. My favorite mug. It's from a defunct coffee shop that I visited once when I was down doing a road trip through Arizona. Um, Thinking about starting to collect weird coffee mugs from different spots. Like, you really care about that. So, alrighty, so let's get a jump through here. And
Warp drive active.
what I'm shooting for is I'm currently here, and I am going to be going to NK Tech. It's a lot easier to just say the first three letters of a system. NK Tech is here, so I'm going to be working my way down to try to get to the system there. Nothing. Nobody on gate. Doing pretty good. Hopefully nobody tries to come and get through here. Like I said, I have no idea what's out here. I could run into... let's see here. Planet. Let's go with 3 this time.
Warp drive active.
The other thing too is I'm making really quick save spots. There's better ways to do save spots. This is just a quick one to have, so that if I do come back through this way, I've got them. If I want to spend a little bit of time, we can set up better save spots in strategic spots all through the systems. Some systems are really large, so you want to set up multiple ones. Other ones are very small, so you just need one to keep an eye on everything. I'm only seeing one guy in system here, Mr. Knife. Pretty cool name, actually. So I am going to take a chance. I like taking chances.
Warp drive active.
And just try to warp to this warp gate straight off from Planet 3. Save a little bit of time. My understanding is the Great Wildlands is a good spot for new corporations who are trying to try their hand at nullsec, because it can't be owned by player characters, but you get a lot of the bonuses of being in nullsec. So there's a lot of smaller corporations, maybe smaller alliances that are out here for the first time. Alrighty, so I got nobody here, so I can work straight through, hopefully.
Warp drive active.
Not going to worry about putting a safe spot. I'm more so just scouting. The next time through, I won't videotape it. I'm only putting safe spots up right now out of necessity. If I see that there's somebody... I see here's 2 stations out here. This is where if I came back and I was scouting, I'd want to see who owns those stations. Get a good idea who's living out here. When you pull up the station, you pull up the corporation that owns it, and then you get a better feel for what's going on. And cool, nobody here as well.
Drive active.
So let's see here. I'm currently in AZF. So here, did I go a different? Oh, I'm going south. My directional thing. Okay, so I'm down in AZF right now, so I'm gonna work my way up. Never know, I could get out here and the guys who were trying to set this up months ago or left, or got more decked and attacked and blown out, or they could be a huge group. I have no idea.
Warp drive active.
It's a great area to maybe go after. If you can live out here for a little bit, go after some combat sites, maybe with a Vexor or a Vexor Navy issue. Or I think they just nerfed those. If I remember watching the news, the Eve news on that recently, so they're not as good as they used to be as far as ratting. But at my level, hey, I'll take anything that can blow stuff up. Heavenly? Alrighty, so nobody here. Havens, if I remember correctly, were really good. Sanctums were really good if you had a really good ratting ship to make money at. So you can find these out here. Good. So, still nobody in system, so this has actually been pretty quick. I'm kind of happy I'm not holding everybody up here with this. So, we are. Just to show you where I'm at right now. I'm in VXO, warping through. So VXO, I'm going to work my way right up here, and then I'm going to scout these areas here until I see if, and maybe over a little bit to see if anybody is living out here. Haven't seen much, so, which is both a positive and a negative. Oh, the traffic control's off a lot. That's weird. There we go. Might have had an internet connection or something. Gotta be careful with that sometimes. Still nobody here. Look at that. See, I'd love to get that Arcanor right now. I don't. You can mine both of these right now. I'm not a miner. I'm staying away from it, like I said before, but man, that is tempting. Get some cosmic signatures if you wanted to sneak out here. The other thing, too, is just by flying out here, I'm getting less scared of actually going in here again. Maybe if I pull up a wormhole somewhere else that goes into the Great Wildlands, I could go and explore it for a little while. The more you fly to different areas, look at that view, that is freaking awesome. The less uncomfortable you get. So I would suggest to anybody to do this sort of thing. Just jump in a ship and go flying around. You don't always have to make a ISK. Okay, so I made it to the system that I was trying to get to, and I am not seeing any stations or anyone even here. So maybe I was off by the area. Next door to me, SB. Let's try 92. Try that one, see if anybody's there. Now, what I am seeing here are a lot of cosmic anomalies. If I'm not mistaken, and if I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments. But I think the more action that goes on in an area creates the more anomalies that might pop up. So maybe there is a lot of action in this area, but they're just not on right now. It is 11 o'clock on a weekday, so still nobody here. Wow, there is nothing out here. Okay. Maybe I'll try up. I'm gonna go up to, this is what I'm gonna do. I'll just show you here since I've got nobody in system. I'm now in 92 there. I'm gonna swing up to 52 and then 9 tech 6 and then swing back down, and if I don't find anybody, I'm going to work my way around. So maybe I'll go up that way. 92, yeah, I'll swing up, hit that. So I'm just trying to see if there's anything going on out here. I'm not seeing anything, so how's that going again? That's my short-term memory for me. I'm in 92 now, 52 if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 92, so I'll go to 52.
Warp drive active.
I will try one other trick here fairly soon, rather than just flying around blindly. I'll try 52 here real quick. Go 52 and then NTech 6. The chance there might be something in NTech since there's an ice belt there. Yeah, nothing here. So NTech 6.
Warp drive active.
There's nobody out here. This is just empty. Okay, so there's one guy here. There we go. There's some stations that I can land at if I want to. This might have been the spot that I'm looking for. So this is an NTAC 6.
Active.
So I'll show you here on the map. NTAC 6. So it's right in the middle right there. So this is a good spot to kind of see what's going on. The reason why this intrigued me was if you look here, these are dockable stations that somebody has set up. So let's see who set these up. Be Kind Refine. Sucker Punch Inc. Sucker Punch Inc. So
Docking request
I don't know who
accepted.
Sucker Punch Inc. is. They're a member of Valkyrie Alliance. They've got 51 members. Valkyrie Alliance has multiple corporations as part of it. So I have found my spot that I can get to if I want to. Now, at any point in time, these guys could stop access to it. So before you start taking for granted that you can get here, you want to either contact them or make agreements, that sort of thing. It's obvious that they left things open here for a reason. So that's something I'm going to do some research. This is really intriguing to me. I don't want to make this video for too long and bore you to death. So what I'll do is go ahead and sign off here. I'll do some scouting in the area over the next day or so, just to get a good feel for the Great Wildlands, and then maybe just make another video to tell you what I've figured out. Alrighty then. You guys fly dangerously or safe or however you want to do it, and I will talk to you soon. See ya.